Yeah, and it also helps you cut out what you don't want to do in your life.
Yeah, that's true too.
Hey, it's Walter here, and you're at the Think Profit podcast, where we're going to help you develop a rock-solid trading confidence and avoid the potentially endless cycle of system switching. Right, Hugh?
That's right. We're going to help you develop a wealth mindset, develop a trading strategy that fits your core personality, and help you overcome the obstacles that stop over 90% of traders.
All right, Hugh, sounds good. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this. All right, so I know I've done this before, and I don't know if you have, but sometimes you tell somebody, just snap out of it. As we both know, it's not that easy. So, what are some other steps you can do or help somebody with to get them out of a situation or a mental like block or whatever, instead of just saying snap out of it?
You know, I think that's a good point. One of our friends that I've worked with, her name's Nicola, and she's a great trader. She was saying she went through the trading psychology course that I created, and she was saying that her turning point was that. She's like, I remember, in one of your videos, you were saying you just need to take responsibility. You know what I mean? Which is basically what you're saying, and that's really it. And so there's a couple of different ways to do that. Like you can, if you're journaling and you have a list of your trades, like you can literally pinpoint what went wrong on each trade. And when I'm talking about losing trades here, so if your answer is anything but it was bad luck. It was bad luck. It was bad luck. It was just a loser. If it's anything other than that, then that means that you're like, there's something else that's impacting your trading, right? It's not the random sequence of winners and losers. So, and another way you can do that is, so you can look in your journal and find it, right? You go, okay, well, I keep doing this. I keep missing the trades. I'm always an hour late. So I'm getting in late. My stop loss is too far. I'm risking too much. And that's affecting my reward risk ratio, for example, or something like that. Or every time I have a signal at this time, I miss it because I'm on my way home from work. Or every time I have a signal after 4 losing trades, I don't take it because I'm worried it's going to be another loss, for example. Yeah. Those sorts of things, whatever can creep up. That's one way to see it, is in your journal if you're journaling. But another thing is to ask why. It's called like the 3 whys. I don't know if you've heard this. So what you do is you go, the reason why I'm trading is, or the reason why I'm having trading challenges is blank, whatever it is. So you write it down. Okay. But why does that happen? Right? So for example, like the reason why I'm is because I'm getting in my trades late. Okay. All right. Well, why are you getting in your trades late? Well, I'm getting in my trades late because I'm on my way home from work, and that's when the 4-hour candle prints, and I can't do it because I'm on the train or whatever, and I don't have phone reception, or I'm on the BART or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. And so by the time I get home, it's too late.
Hey there, I hope you're finding this episode useful. I just wanted to let you know that Walter and I give away something valuable every month that helps traders improve their skills. You can enter to win by simply leaving an iTunes review and leaving a comment on our YouTube videos. At the end of each month, we'll look at the comments and reviews from the month, and we'll pick a winner at random. Each comment and each review counts for 1 entry during the month that it's submitted. So if you're interested in that, be sure to enter after this podcast is over. All right, back to the episode.
Okay, well, why is that happening? Oh, well, the reason why I'm on the train when I'm going home is because that's how I always go home. Could you do something else? Well, yeah. Could you wait until the 4-hour candle prints and then maybe take a look on your phone? You know what I mean? Could you open up your laptop and check your charts in the BART station or outside of it in a cafe or something before you get on BART and just get on a later? Like, there's always a, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a solution. It's just difficult when we put these barriers up and we say this is why, but it's usually not why. There's always something behind that. You can dig deeper and figure out the real reason why is because, well, I want to get home early and I only want to get on the 6:20 train. I don't want to get on the 6:45 train. Like, that's the real reason why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could, there's lots of different ways to do this, I think, to kind of dig into, what's going on and what, because it's so easy to say, oh, it's just, I keep missing these trades, or, oh, my broker keeps slipping me, or, oh, the markets are too volatile now. Well, why are they volatile now? So you can use the 3 whys, and you can do 4 or 5, 6, however long it takes you to dig to the real reason. And then also in your journaling, you should be able to throw your trades into a bucket. All your losing trades should go into one of 2 buckets, either bad luck or I screwed up. I mean, that's it. There's only 2 buckets, really. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure. And I think once you start asking those whys, it really comes down to much deeper reasons, right? Like, I don't have self-confidence, or I don't know what else there could be, like, I don't think this is actually going to work, or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's totally it. Yeah.
It's kind of surprising once you start asking those questions, what comes up. Like, you might not expect it, but especially like with your dream analysis thing that you use, right? I was surprised
Yeah.
you came up on that one too. So I don't know if you want to talk
Yeah.
about that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's in the course, but you get what you trade for course. But basically, what you're doing is you're trying to figure out what the themes are, right? And you'll notice recurring themes in your dreams. You will notice a couple of really important memories that you remember from when you were a kid, right? And those things. What you're looking for are patterns. And if you want to ask the 3 whys question in a really good state of mind, try to do it right as you wake up or right as you're going to sleep. Really, it's almost better right as you're waking up because or after you meditate, right? So you want to be in that really calm state of mind where things, you let them bubble up, like you're not repressing them, you're not pulling them down. So like the first thing you think about right when you wake up, just why is this happening or whatever, or it's probably going to be easier to get into like a hypnotic or a meditative state and do it. But that's really powerful too, is to be in that state and then trying to dig into it and figure out what's going on. That's really a good technique for people who are want to get into that. Or look at your dream themes, or look at the biggest things you remember, like your biggest childhood memories. And why do you remember those? And what does that say about you? What does that say about, can that relate to any patterns, in your life? Those sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you feel about that? Those events?
Exactly. How does it make you feel? That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I personally found also just kind of building the habit of whatever you're doing during the day, ask yourself, how do I feel about this? And I found that can help you find some patterns also.
Yeah. And it also helps you cut out what you don't want to do in your life.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't want to be answering these emails or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Somebody else do it.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, cool. Thanks, Walter.
Thanks.
All information in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and is not trading or investment advice.